Hey guys, A.C.F, All Caliber Firearms coming at you. Today we want to talk a little bit about Glock and M&P. Now this is a 19 9mm, this is the 40. Both of them different cartridges. We're showing no preference between cartridge. We don't want to talk about 9mm or 40. We just want to talk about Glock and M&P. Now both of these are my guns. Both of these guns have been 100% reliable. The only issue I have had out of the M&P is with a certain kind of ammo, it doesn't want to feed properly. Without that ammo, anything I run through it, steel case, anything runs flawlessly. The Glock, the 19 here, or 17 is what we're basing it off of because it was actually the first. We just have the 19 on hand with the M&P 40. Again, the reason there are so many more fanboys of Glock than there is M&P is this gun was introduced in 1981. This gun was introduced in 2005. That's 24 years difference that the Glock has to have more range tests, to have more torture tests, to be put in more people's hands, to have that many more rounds fired through it. And we're going to tear them down. We're going to get them up close. We're going to let you look at them. We'll show you a little bit of the differences on these firearms itself. We'll show you the ease of how to tear them down, what safeties and everything about it, and we'll discuss it a little bit and why we have so many more fans of Glock than we do M&P. All right, now the 19. You can see thumb release or slide release, your breakdown tabs, your magazine release is ambidextrous. Can be. You can switch that in just a second. The only safety that you have on this Glock is on your trigger and between your ears. Be safe, guys. Your breakdown tab on this side. Your slide release is not ambidextrous. And that is Glock. The 19. Look down the sights. You have your bar, your front dot. Now we'll take a quick look at the M&P. Now in my opinion, the M&P is a much better looking gun. The Glock is called a block by a lot of people for a lot of reasons. I think it's a nice handgun. It's a beautiful handgun. But again, I think the M&P is a better looking gun. Now on the M&P, you have your breakdown tab, your breakdown lever, your slide release. Now this gun does offer a thumb safety, and 2005 models and up you can actually get the gun, or I'm sorry, 2009 models up. They introduced this thumb safety, and you can get this thumb safety on this firearm or the 9, just whatever you prefer, whatever you're buying. If you want it with a safety, you can get it with a safety. Alright. Now it is ambidextrous, so is your slide release. You also have a trigger safety on this. Look down your sights. In my opinion, the M&P does have a better set of sights. Again, guys, both these guns have been torture tested. You can watch video after video after video after video of torture tests on these guns. Now, on the breakdown on these firearms. Now we'll rate this like 1 to 10, 10 stars, however you want to do it. We're just giving our opinion of these guns. And what we want to do is we hope to help you in your next firearm purchase, or maybe you're just interested, you want to see it up close and personal. We try to give you some pretty good views of the guns. Now, tear down with a Glock. All Glocks tear down basically the same way. Discharge your firearm, pull your tabs, pull back on your slide. Your slide comes off. Very simple. And then you're ready to finish your field strip, clean your gun, throw him back together, and you're ready to go back into whatever necessary action you're needing to take. Now, the M&P. Missed one side of M&P tear down. You have your bar, you have to lock your slide back. Release your bar, discharge your firearm, your slide comes off. Same thing. Take your barrel, your spring out, you're ready to clean your gun, put him back together, you're ready to go. Neither gun takes not a moment to tear down. And just reverse the order. Lock your slide, your switch, you're ready to go again. Again, guys, 24 years that the Glock has on the M&P. Ergonomics in your hand. The Glock, a lot of people don't like the Glock grip because it's got this bump back here that pushes into the bottom of your hand. It makes you, I don't know, you got to roll your hand forward more. It's just not what you're used to. I personally enjoy the grip on the 19 or the grip on the 17. I enjoy the Glock grip. I have no trouble with it. Ergonomics, M&P. Honestly, I think the M&P has ergonomics over the Glock. With the grip, both of them have changeable back straps. Gen 4s for the Glocks have interchangeable back straps. You get interchangeable back straps with this. The Glock Gen 4s come with 3 magazines. The M&P comes with 2. Accessories on the Glock, endless. Been here for a long time. On the M&P, almost endless. You can come up with anything that you want for the M&P. You can do basically anything you want to either gun, guys. Again, both guns are perfectly reliable. Now, you can do your own little study on the M&P and the Glock and find out what you think is the better firearm. It's all in experience and it's all in preference. Accuracy wise is 95% shooter dependent, guys. I can shoot this gun, let's say I can shoot it at 20 yards, I can get 2-inch groups with it. I might put it in your hands, you might not be able to hit the cardboard at 20 yards. This gun, I might not be able to hit the cardboard, you might do some 2-inch groups. It all depends on what's in your hands and what feels good. It's shooter dependent. Alright, now the testing on the Glock. In 1981, Glock actually introduced the Glock 19. And it went through some extensive testing, guys, and some of this is just amazing, but it had to have no less than 58 pieces, and that was just represented by the P38 and what this gun actually called out to replace. Now, the military called out and asked for companies to show us some new pistol designs. We want to move on from this P38. And Gaston Glock had nothing. He had no idea anything about a firearm, but what he did know was polymer. So he put a team of people together and he came up with this gun. And in 1982, they actually tested this gun. And they put 10,000 rounds through it, and it had to have no more than 20 fails. After 15,000 rounds of ammunition, they had to tear the gun down. It had to be in specification. They had to be able to put the gun back together, and they had to use it. Liability-wise, it overcame everything they tested. And the Austrian military picked the Glock 17 up and began to use it. Now, the M&P was pushed extremely hard on our law enforcement. And again, you can do your own research. It's been tested. I've seen where someone had posted they had torture test this and run 62,000 rounds through it. And the only issue they had is they had a malfunction on the slide. 62,000 rounds. Now, who knows if that's true or not, guys, but you can imagine there's been a lot of rounds through this. Both of these guns are carried by law enforcement. And let's throw your trigger pull out just before we close. On this Glock, the reset. There is almost no play between the reset. It's at 5.5 pounds. I'm going to have to get me something else, ain't it, guys? That just ain't holding him up there like we want him to. M&P. Trigger pull is about 6 pounds. Your reset. Both these guns have awesome resets, guys. Just a really good reset. Again, about 6 pounds. And again, guys, Glock versus M&P, in my opinion, reliability status, 24 years experience on this gun. The Glock is a wonderful, wonderful gun. If I was going to say, hey, I'm going to go out and buy a gun, if it's in your budget, either gun is perfectly reliably. Just perfect guns. They're both offered anywhere from 9mm up to 45 ACP. The only thing the Glock has over the M&P is a 10mm right now. Now the 10mm slug, little expensive, but still big slug, guys. And Glock does have that over M&P. Ergonomics, M&P. Reliability, both weapons. Tear down, Glock. It's a little bit easier. I'll give it a 9 because it's just so much simpler to tear down to me. You don't have to lock the slide back, flip your switch down, release your slide, discharge your weapon, it's off. Either way, both weapons come off really, really quick. We'll give the M&P an 8. I would probably give nothing a 10 unless I could absolutely just lay this gun down and push a button and it falls apart. I would give that a 10. Okay, 9, 8. Both of them perfectly functioning gun, guys. Again, this is our comparison between Glock and M&P, guys. And please give us a like. Click that subscribe button. Leave us some comments. Future firearms, something we can do. We want to be a part of your next firearm purchase. We want to fill your need to find out, your curiosity. But guys, thanks for watching and have a good one.